Hi guys, this is Julian from Amstermind, and in this video I'd like to ask you, how are you programming yourself? If you don't know the answer to that, you are probably being programmed by everyone else. But don't worry, in this video I'll give you a simple mindset shift that can help you regain control of your programming. So there are a lot of different techniques you can use to regain control over your mind. But I think the single most important thing that you can do is to look at the way you are programming yourself. So what do I mean by this, programming yourself? Well, as human beings we are programmable beings, which means that everything that we surround ourselves with, our environment, everything that we expose ourselves to, is programming us. So ever since you were a little baby, you've been programmed by your environment, by everything that you've ever experienced has been programming you. You have your conscious mind and you have your subconscious mind. And your conscious mind is everything that you are aware of. And your subconscious mind is everything that you are unaware of. And your subconscious mind basically works like a hard drive of a computer. It stores everything like a sponge. Everything that you've ever experienced is stored in your subconscious mind. Everything you've ever heard, everything you've ever felt, everything you've ever seen, it's all stored in your subconscious mind. And we don't have direct access to our subconscious mind, which can be kind of frustrating sometimes, because yeah, we forget stuff. But your subconscious mind basically has perfect memory. And hypnotists, they can bring you under hypnosis and they can make you recall certain memories from your childhood and explain them in vivid detail. This is because through hypnosis they can access the subconscious mind and make you recall those things because that's still stored in your subconscious mind. So there's like a big goo of things that are all stored in your subconscious mind, which you are unaware of. But all these things, they are still there. It's not like they are gone. They're all stored there. So everything that you've ever experienced is part of you. It's part of your mind. And there's a big chance that your personality, the things that you like, your beliefs, that they are all because of your programming. That there's a big part of that is because of the way you've been programmed by your environment. So you could ask yourself, are you programming yourself in a way that you want to be programmed? Because now that you know that everything around you is programming you constantly, you can actively make a choice to program yourself with things that are beneficial to you, and you can limit your exposure to things which are maybe programming you in a way that you don't want to be programmed. So this is the simple mindset shift that you can have about the things in your life. You can ask yourself and look at your life to, am I exposing myself to things which are helping me become the person that I want to be? Which are giving me the positive messages, which are giving me the type of information that I want to have stored in my subconscious mind, that I want to have part of me. Because you don't have control over the fact that you're being programmed. Everything is constantly programming you. But you do have control over the things that you expose yourself to. So a big thing you can do is to look at your habits, because your habits are a big part of your life. They're a constant factor in your life. You constantly experience those habits. But do you have habits that are supporting you, that are helping you, programming you in a way that you want to be programmed? Are you, for instance, watching a lot of television? Well, you could ask yourself, am I watching the things that are actually programming me in a beneficial way? Am I programming myself with this television in a way that I want to be programmed? Or am I watching things which are maybe not really helping me become the person that I want to be, which are programming me in a way that I don't want to be programmed? You can now, instead of being a willing person that is just constantly being programmed by everything without you knowing it, you can now consciously look at what are the things that I'm exposing myself to. In what way am I programming myself right now? And is that a way that I want to be? Is that the way that I want to feel? Is that the way that I want to think? Are you watching a lot of news, for instance? Well, news is like a constant negative feed, a feed of negative information. And it basically singles out the 0.00001% of people who do bad things in this world. But if you're watching the news, constantly you are being bombarded with all this negative information. It gives you the message, your subconscious, the message that danger is all around you. There's only bad stuff happening around you. People around you are bad, and there's negative things everywhere. And you can ask yourself, is this the way I want to program myself? Because you don't have control over the fact that you are being programmed, but you do have control over the fact that you can expose yourself to other things which are maybe more beneficial to you. So I'm not here judging these things, these habits, but you have to ask yourself, is this the way you want to program yourself? This is a choice you can make for yourself. For instance, are you spending a lot of time on social media? Are you going through your Facebook timeline for hours a day? I'm guilty of this sometimes. Just scrolling through your Facebook timeline, mindlessly scrolling, and your conscious mind may pick up some things from your Facebook timeline. But your subconscious mind is taking up all this information like a sponge. And you don't even know what kind of information you are programming yourself with, because a lot of the things you don't even see when you're scrolling through your timeline. So instead of spending a lot of time on Facebook, you can think about a way that you can program yourself in a way that is actually beneficial to you. You can ask yourself, is this social media habit, is that helping me? Or can I maybe limit my time on social media, limit my time on things like Facebook, and spend more time reading a book that inspires me, for instance. In that way, you're consciously making the choice in what way you are programming yourself with. Okay, another big thing are the people that surround you, your peer group. And this is kind of a touchy subject sometimes, but you can ask yourself, am I hanging out with the people that are actually beneficial to me? Are they programming me in a way that I want to be programmed? Because there's this quote that you are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with or something. Well, I think that's actually really true, because the people that you surround yourself with are constantly programming you. And are they people who are enthusiastic about life? Are they doing the things that they want in life? Are they positive? Do they encourage you when you have a new idea? Do they cheer you on when you're trying something? Or are they putting you down? Are they constantly complaining? Are they constantly negative about all this stuff? Now, you don't have to judge these people. You don't have to judge these habits. It's about you making a choice for your life, what kind of things you want to expose yourself to. And just no hard feelings. This is just your choice. You are the one who can decide what you want to let in your life. You can decide what kind of way you are programming yourself with. Because if you don't do this, you are like a victim to everything that you expose yourself to. You're programming yourself in a way that you maybe don't want to be programmed. And in that way, you all these thoughts that you have, the way that you feel, it all is being affected by this programming. So take a hard look at your life. Look at the information you take in. Look at the way you're spending your time. Look at the people that you surround yourself with. And consciously make the choice. Are these the things, are these the people that I want to have in my life? Are these the things that I want to program myself with? Or are there certain things that I maybe need to let go of? Are there certain people that are maybe not so good in my life and that I just need to choose to let go? So this is the single mindset shift that I want you to ponder. And if you have any questions about this, put them in the comments below. I'll be happy to answer you personally. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. And if you want to see more videos like this, subscribe to this channel. I'll see you in the next one. Blaming myself for something, I notice it and I stop it. And I think this is the first step to really starting to love yourself and changing your life, because this is the single most important thing you can ever do for yourself, is love yourself, feel love for yourself.